What's going on, guys? It's Steve and Susanna, and we just got back from something so awesome, so cool. We just went and saw Aladdin, the new live-action version starring Will Smith, Naomi Scott, and hold on, something Masoud. I don't want to forget Aladdin's name. I've got it here on my phone. His first name, Mena Masoud. Yes. Okay, so we just got back from seeing Aladdin. I want to start off by saying this is our first time ever doing a movie review. We've never done one before, and we normally don't do them. Maybe we'll start in the future. I don't know, right? We might do some more of these. But me and Susanna enjoyed Aladdin so much that we both felt like we had to do a review of this movie. And I think the reason why is because this movie has been getting torn apart by the critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, I just looked, the Rotten Tomatoes score is only 54% critic score. If you look at the audience score, though, the audience score is nearly like 100%. The audience loves this movie. I think it was at like 94, 95% when I just checked it. So the audience, the fans, the people love the movie, but the critics hate it. And we've seen that a lot over the last, year or two. Year or two. With some pretty big movies, Star Wars, Last Jedi, I'm sorry. So, where the critics are totally opposed or on a totally different opposite side of the spectrum when it comes to where the people are at or where the audience is at. So the audience score is super high. The critics score is very low. We definitely fall within the audience on this one because we loved it. We both said when this movie was over, it was one of our favorite movies ever, right?
Yes, of course.
That's what you told me.
One of the best movies during this whole time I have been in the United States.
Yeah.
I like so much.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Aladdin. I think the live-action version, it hit the point on everything. Number one, the casting. Will Smith is the genie. Look, Will Smith, he had to fill huge shoes to fill in this movie. He was filling Robin Williams' genie. That's not easy. That's very difficult. And I know a lot of people were kind of concerned, like, how is Will Smith or anybody, much less, going to be able to fill the shoes of Robin Williams and his portrayal of the genie? He did it, and he did it on his own style. He brought his own style to the character, and I think it's one of the best characters in movies in a while. I was blown away by Will Smith.
He did a
blown
great
away.
job.
Yeah, and his singing was awesome. The dancing was awesome with him. I don't think he looked funny in blue. You can see him up on the screen. I think it actually worked out really, really well. Aside from Will Smith, though, I think they nailed Jasmine. Naomi Scott, and don't get upset, she's beautiful.
No, I will not. She's beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl.
I like
she
her
looks
so
like
much.
a princess, right?
Right.
Especially like Jasmine. She really, whoever casted her, right on the money. Her acting was awesome. Her singing was great. Let's go on to Aladdin, Mena Masoud. I'm not familiar. Let me say this. The only actor I think I'm actually familiar with in the whole movie is Will Smith. So everyone was new to me. But Mena Masoud playing Aladdin, he was awesome.
Yep.
Right? I mean, He looked like Aladdin. His acting was awesome. And here's the thing. I think there was a really good on-screen chemistry between Mena Masoud and Naomi Scott, or between Jasmine and Aladdin. They looked like they were a couple, or they looked like they were falling in love. Sometimes you don't feel that. Like Game of Thrones, a lot of people were upset about Jon Snow and this forced love with Daenerys. There was no chemistry between the two actors. But these two, there was amazing chemistry.
Natural.
Yeah, the whole cast, though, between Will Smith, her, Jafar, the acting was phenomenal. The characters were phenomenal. I was into it. And we were smiling both the whole movie.
Yep.
The whole movie was smiling.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it's probably 20 minutes in, I was just like, am I watching the movie that I just saw, the low Rotten Tomatoes score? What are they talking about? This is a great film. So let's just talk about it. I mean, the cinematography was gorgeous. It looked beautiful on film. On screen, it looked gorgeous. I haven't even read yet or not, so I don't know. But to me, I got the feel like Agrabah, if I'm saying that right, I think it's Agrabah. It looked a lot to me like the temple or the church, now mosque, I should say, in Istanbul, Hagia Sophia. It looked a lot like Hagia Sophia. I hope I'm saying that right. Hagia Sophia. But anyway, you can Google it. The famous cathedral in in Istanbul. And I think like Agrabah was kind of designed to look like Istanbul. It just looked awesome. All of the actors,
Costume.
the costumes, yeah, thank you, hon. Weren't they gorgeous? You were saying that.
Yes.
Colorful, bright
Gorgeous.
colors.
Yeah.
It almost kind of reminded me of like the outfits that you would see in Indian movies, right? Like from Bollywood.
Yeah.
But it even kind of brought in a little Bollywood style dancing to it.
Yeah.
But it's still supposed to be in the Arab world.
It was kind of mixed.
Yeah, it's kind of mixed. And so yeah, it's still supposed to be kind of in the Arab world. So they were kind of wearing like the old, obviously because it's a sultan, so they're wearing the old Ottoman clothing, the Ottoman hats. We're Armenian, so we kind of recognize that stuff and thought that was pretty cool, you know? Like really kind of bringing a little bit of history into the fantasy, and yeah, it looked great on film. I don't know, like I enjoyed this movie. The music was great, the instruments were great. I might want to go see this again. I don't know. What do you think?
I think so.
Maybe we'll go see it one more
I was thinking
time.
about that too.
Yeah. So I guess the main gist of this video is go see Aladdin. You know, don't believe what the critics are saying about this one at all. Listen to that audience score. It's a great film. Not sure why the critics were kind of knocking this one a little bit. I don't think that look, I'm not a professional critic, or neither one of us are, but I don't think the plot was, or the flow of the movie was boring or jumbled. It flowed great. I was excited to the end, from beginning to end. I was into it the whole way through. A lot of action, great comedy, not like stupid comedy, but like really good comedy. I can't say enough about Will Smith. I can't say enough about Naomi Scott. They're like, Naomi Scott's got a big future for her, don't you think? Like in Hollywood now, if she doesn't already, she's going to be a lead lady doing more movies and stuff.
Yeah,
and Mena Masoud too. I mean, wow, they nailed it. I can't think of one negative thing about the movie, right?
Yes.
I enjoyed it all.
Very impressed.
Yeah.
Right?
So I guess that's a wrap on this little review. We didn't really plan this too much. We just real quick clicked the mic on and clicked the camera on and said, let's just talk about this for a second. Because, I want to recommend it. I recommend, guys, take the family, have fun, enjoy seeing Aladdin. And that's about it. You know what? Let me know down in the comments below. I totally forgot. Have you seen Aladdin yet? Or are you planning to see it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Did you side with the audience score? Did you side with the critics score? Let us know down in the comments what you think. And guys, thanks a lot again to all the new subscribers out there. We really, really, really appreciate it. It makes us feel so good. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up. And I guess that's a wrap on this one. So did you have anything else you wanted to add, or is that it? That's it, I think, right?
I just want to tell that I 100% agree with you. And it's family movie.
Yeah.
You can go with your children.
Oh, yeah.
Because they will enjoy it the same way.
100%.
Right?
The kids will love it. The adults will love it. It's a film for everybody. It's a great, all in all, it's one of the better Disney flicks I've seen in a long time. I think just from the trailer from Lion King, this one blows away like what I anticipate Lion King is going to be. I don't know. Go see Aladdin. All right, guys. We'll catch y'all in the next video. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.